Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're tackling something I think pretty much all of us deal with, digital clutter. We're going to dive into a single solution that could, believe it or not, replace dozens of the apps and bookmarks you use every single day.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You just need to do some simple little task. Resize an image for a profile pic, maybe convert a file to a PDF. It should be easy, but when is it ever that simple?
The reality? Oh, it's usually a total headache. You end up Googling for some random website, then you have to dodge a minefield of pop-up ads and trackers, and all the while you're thinking, is this free tool stealing my data? Or worse, you download another single-use app or have to create yet another useless account with a password you're going to forget in 5 minutes. It's just a mess. But what if there's a better way? What if you could just wipe all that clutter away and replace all those bookmarks and one-off apps with just one single powerful hub? So yeah, that's the big idea we're diving into. How to go from all that digital chaos to a single, clean hub. Okay, let's meet our solution, Utility Hub. It's an app and a web platform that was built from the ground up to fix this exact problem. Okay, this is the part that's going to make your jaw drop. We're not talking about, a handful of tools. We are talking about over 200 professional-grade utilities all packed into one single app. I mean, that is an absolutely insane amount of power in one place.
People are calling it the Swiss Army knife for your digital life. And honestly, the comparison is perfect. It's just one tool that can do pretty much anything you throw at it, right when you need it.
Okay, so what can this thing actually do? Let's take a quick tour and see how Utility Hub works for, well, pretty much everyone, from your everyday user all the way up to a pro.
All right, first up, let's talk about the tools for just everyday life and productivity. The stuff most of us need to get done. And wow, the list is long. Need to figure out a loan? Bam, loan calculator. Trying to track your health? You've got BMI and calorie calculators. Want to get more focused? There's a Pomodoro timer built right in. And think about it. Every single one of these replaces a separate app or some sketchy website you'd have to find.
Okay, but what about folks with more specialized needs? I'm thinking about creators, designers. Their work gets a lot more technical.
Well, Utility Hub totally delivers for them too. You can edit images just by typing what you want with an AI editor. You can generate entire color palettes. You can optimize your images in SVGs. You can even translate and adjust subtitles for videos. Look, this isn't just a random collection of tools. This is a legit creative suite.
And here's a really cool example of just how deep these tools go. There's a color blindness simulator. It lets a designer literally see their work through the eyes of someone with different types of color blindness. That's so much more than just a simple utility, right? It's a tool for creating more accessible, more empathetic designs for everyone.
Okay, so finally, what about the most technical users out there? The coders, the developers? Well, it turns out Utility Hub is absolutely packed with pro-level tools for them too.
Yeah, the developer's workbench is just stacked. We're talking tools to test APIs, format that messy code to make it readable, generate complex config files for things like Docker or Git. These are the kinds of heavy-duty tools that devs usually have bookmarked on like a dozen different sites.
And just to give you a sense of the power we're talking about, take the API mocking tool. This lets a developer build and test the front end of their app before the back end is even finished. It creates a fake API that sends back predictable data. It's a total game changer that can dramatically speed up the whole development process.
So we've seen what Utility Hub can do, which is a lot. But honestly, how it does it, its whole design philosophy, is just as important. And it really all comes down to trust and putting the user first.
And the difference here is it's night and day. You know those free online tools that force you to sign up and then send your data off to who knows where? Utility Hub is the exact opposite. It's privacy first, period. It collects zero data. There's no registration. And get this, most of the tools work completely offline because all the processing happens right there on your device.
And that whole privacy-first approach, it's baked right into its modern foundation. It uses cool tech like Next.js and powerful AI from Google and Mistral to give you all these advanced features without needing user accounts or some big backend database. That's not a missing feature, you guys. That is a deliberate, powerful design choice.
So when you put it all together, you realize the goal here isn't just to throw more tools at you. It's about giving you back control. It's about reclaiming your digital space with a bit of simplicity. We started with this huge problem of digital chaos. We saw the massive power of over 200 tools. But in the end, it all comes down to just one simple, powerful number. One. One app, one toolkit, one place for everything. So I'll leave you with this thought. Take a look at your own digital life, your bookmarks bar, your phone's home screen. How many of those apps and links could you just get rid of? And what would it feel like to replace all that clutter with just one single tool that does it all? Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.